So what we'll see is the car get jacked up at the front. We always jack the front of the car first. The side stands will go in. The rear jack's already gone underneath the car.
Do you reckon we'll get fast in first day, or just under the wall?
I don't know, I think this one's a bit cold.
We aiming for about 10 minutes, I guess, today. The first one, then get it down to about 6.
So the subguard's already off. 40 seconds into the car stop, the subguard's on the floor.
I've got Paul Howarth back here. Paul manages the team on event. Paul, what would be a good time for doing gearbox change today?
Normally it's 9 minutes, so I think we'll try to get down to 7 minute mark.
Well, we did 6.5 minutes yesterday. It was pretty rapid. What do you think?
It's pretty astonishing. It's a big job. It's a big job. Not on a rally, you know, the marathon, it's quite hot and there's lots of damage. And some cars come off pretty easy now, and that's a big job. But we do that correctly well on it today.
How are we doing, Dave?
Okay, so we've seen what we call the bolt pipe, which is the air intake pipe, come off. That gives access to the bell housing bolts. The exhaust pipes come off. The guy that's actually at the back of the gearbox, Ross Bowman, his heart rate's already up at 185, and he's not even lifted the gearbox out yet.
Has anyone got any questions here for any of the team? For Paul? We had quite a few questions yesterday. Anyone got any questions for Paul about the car or how the team goes? Any hands around? Anyone? Anyone? No? Any questions at all?
Down here. I like to kneel down.
Finland.
Well, we're testing in Finland this week before the Thursday. We've done 14 days since Greece level testing. So hopefully better will get 2 days in Finland, and we'll see we can check from the data there where we think we're going to be, but it's going to be very hard to challenge Marcus on his own event. So touch on.
Okay, the gearbox actually did come out and hit the floor then. It didn't come forward of the car.
So we had about 20 seconds.
About 20 seconds, but they've got the gearbox back in 2.5 minutes about.
Is that right, Max? Was it 2.5 minutes? Let's have a look.
2 minutes. 2:50.
Okay, that's pretty quick. Certainly on a par with yesterday. So Richard, we have a new car next year, the 2008 WRC. When we like to see that one?
Well, we've not actually decided exactly when we'll use it on event yet, but the first cars will probably be seen testing in November this year.
Okay, we have his word on that. There you go, coming straight from the horse's mouth. How are we doing, Dave?
Yeah, the bell housing bolts back in, the bolt pipes going back on.
There's a hive of activity underneath there. So Richard, these cars, they are not like your normal road car, are they? I mean, how different is it from a road car?
Obviously it looks roughly the same shape, but that's probably a similarity ends. We usually say that the door handles are the same as a standard car, but other than that, even the body panels that look the same are often a different material. The wings are carbon fibre, this sort of thing. So yeah, it's obviously based on the standard car. The engine block particularly is like a standard road car, but we do an awful lot of work on them before it goes on a rally.
Okay, great. How are we doing, Dave?
Not too bad. The subguard's gone back on. The drive shaft's all bolted up. Paul's just jumped into the car. He's going to go through the startup procedure. He will take the instruction to do that from the number 1, from Steve.
Max, how are we doing?
4:30 and 4:40.
4:40. 40 seconds. This is looking very quick. So it's foot on the clutch, foot on the brake. It's going to get noisy in a second, by the way.
Okay, we're just going to start down the vent.
Don't forget that to stop and lock only when all four wheels. Okay, Max, how are we up to?
5 minutes 45.
5 minutes 45 when those wheels hit the ground and stop the clock.
5:48.
That is amazing. Round of applause for that. That's incredibly quick time. So, Richard, why is it they can't do that quick on the event?
Well, we probably can do if we're forced to, but normally we take a little bit longer than that. Obviously, it's much harder to do on an event because here we know all the bits are straight, there's nothing damaged, whereas when the car comes in on a rally, it can be much harder to strip it off. And obviously, if we've got a 30-minute service on the rally, we're going to use all the time we can to make sure that the car goes out absolutely right. But this weekend is a bit of a competition, so having set the benchmark now, and that was without any practice, obviously we'll expect it down to 5 minutes by the end of the day.
I do have a question. Why does the car keep coming back bent?
I think it's nothing to do with the drivers.
Okay. That's not what they're telling us yesterday. Okay, I think that's all for now. Anything